Think being rich means private jets, million-dollar mansions, and Rolex collections? Think again. You might be way richer than you realize, and in this video, I'm going to show you why. From time freedom to emotional wealth, get ready to see your life in a whole new light. Let's break the myth of what it really means to be rich. You're probably richer than you think. Here's why wealth is often portrayed in society as a flashy sports car, a penthouse apartment, or a bank account with 7 figures. But what if that isn't the full story? What if wealth has less to do with what you own, and more to do with what you control, enjoy, and experience? The truth is, you're probably richer than you think. Not because you're secretly sitting on millions, but because our cultural definition of wealth is too narrow, too materialistic, and often dangerously misleading. In this piece, we'll explore what real wealth looks like, the surprising ways it shows up in your life, and why recognizing it now could be the key to building even more of it in the future. Chapter 1. Rethinking the meaning of wealth. The modern world has trained us to think of wealth in financial terms: net worth, investment portfolios, real estate, and luxury items. While these are certainly forms of wealth, they are not the only ones, and sometimes not even the most valuable. Wealth, in its purest sense, is the ability to live the life you want with minimal limitations. That means wealth could be time freedom to spend your day as you choose, health that allows you to enjoy the world fully, relationships that give your life meaning, access to opportunity for growth, travel, and expression, resilience through savings, skills, or mindset. In many of these areas, you may be significantly wealthier than you realize. Chapter 2. Time is your greatest asset. Imagine this. You earn $1 million a year, but you work 80-hour weeks with no flexibility, constant stress, and no control over your schedule. Are you rich? Compare that to someone earning $70,000, working 30 hours a week, with the freedom to spend afternoons with family, travel, and rest. They may not be conventionally rich, but they are wealthier in time, and that's a form of richness few truly enjoy. Ask yourself, do you control your time, or does someone else? If you have weekends off, control over your calendar, the ability to say no, a flexible schedule, vacation days you can actually use, you're enjoying a luxury many dream about. Time is non-renewable. Having more of it, or control over it, is a sign of hidden wealth. Chapter 3. Debt-free living is wealth. One of the greatest forms of financial wealth isn't what you have, it's what you don't owe. Consumer debt quietly robs people of freedom, energy, and mental peace. High-interest credit cards, car payments, and personal loans keep millions of people on a treadmill of survival, even if their income is decent. If you're free from credit card debt, payday loans, auto loans, high-interest personal debt, you're already ahead of a significant portion of the population. Even if you don't earn 6 figures, living debt-free gives you power over your future. It means your income is yours, not earmarked for lenders. That alone makes you wealthier than many high-income earners who are financially imprisoned by debt. Chapter 4. You have a financial cushion. According to research, nearly 60% of Americans wouldn't be able to cover a $1,000 emergency with savings. If you've got a few $1,000s set aside, in cash, savings accounts, or even a low-risk investment, you are wealthier than the average household in terms of resilience. Why does that matter? You can absorb a medical bill. You can fix your car without a credit spiral. You can take a break from work without panic. This is the kind of invisible wealth that doesn't make headlines, but it matters immensely. If life hits and you don't collapse financially, that's a kind of strength money can't buy. Chapter 5. You live below your means. Wealth isn't always about income, it's about lifestyle management. Someone earning $50,000 and saving 20% is growing wealth faster than someone earning $200,000 but spending every dollar. Living below your means you don't need to impress anyone. You're free from financial anxiety. You have room to invest, save, and grow. You're building future freedom. If you have mastered the ability to spend less than you earn and avoid lifestyle inflation, you are already on the path to long-term wealth. That ability is rare, and it's priceless. Chapter 6. Your money works while you sleep. Passive income isn't just a buzzword, it's a hallmark of real wealth. If you have money that earns more money, without your constant labor, you're building financial momentum. This might include Dividends from stocks, rental property income, royalties from creative work. A business that doesn't require you daily, even modest passive income is a sign you're moving into a wealthier life stage. It's the difference between surviving through effort and thriving through systems. If you've set up anything that earns while you rest, you're already wealthier than people working 80-hour weeks with nothing to show for it. If any part of this video made you realize you've been wealthier than you thought, don't keep it to yourself. Share this with someone who needs a reminder that real wealth isn't always in your wallet, it's in your life. And hey, if you're ready to build a life you don't need to escape from, hit that like button, subscribe for more mindset-shifting content, and drop a comment below. What does wealth mean to you? I'd love to hear it. Like, subscribe and comment your biggest takeaway. Watch the next video. 5 financial rules to follow.